Hi, my name is Steve Schwetz, and I'm the founder of Mesa Properties, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. A little bit of a background on the founding of Mesa. Before I started the business, I was an individual property investor myself. I had a real simple goal. I wanted to own 2 rental properties and went out to achieve that goal. And when I had achieved that goal, decided, you know what, I could probably sell these for a little bit of a profit. One thing led to another. I ended up flipping a bunch of houses and slowly building a more substantial portfolio along the way. And the time came for me to look at doing something else. And I decided, well, I'm going to get a property manager to manage this little portfolio that I have. And I had difficulty finding a manager that really wanted to, I felt, run a business from an investor's perspective. So I thought, well, I have some background in franchising. I'll go ahead and start my own property management business. And that's how Mesa Properties was born. So out of that came 5 key commitments that we want to make to our owners. We did that back in 2009, and those 5 key commitments are still running through the fabric of this business today. The first core belief we have is that we will always work with our owners with the utmost integrity and transparency. So for instance, when something does happen on your property, something breaks, needs a repair, you're going to get an itemized invoice of the repair that was actually done. But even before that, you're going to get pictures of whatever the issue is so that you're aware of what's going on in your property. And then when you get the final bill, again, you're going to get a complete invoice from that vendor. There are going to be no hidden charges there. We absolutely do not take kickbacks from any of our vendors. And integrity is the #1 priority that we deal with, just not only in repairs, but in every interaction that we have. And not only with you, but also with the tenants that are in your home and the vendors that we use to take care of your property. Second core commitment that we have is we strive for excellence in everything we do. I want to give you just 3 examples of that. One is we commit to call everybody back within 8 business hours of when that phone call comes in. Second thing is a metric that we pay a lot of attention to. We have well below a 1% eviction rate, which we're very proud of, and we continue to focus on that number, driving it lower. Third metric that we look at is we're able to collect over 99.6% of the rent that comes in every month in the month that it was due. And we're constantly focusing on these and other metrics to make sure that we maintain the high level of excellence that we have within the organization. Third commitment is to no long-term contracts. I know that when I get into a contract, if I don't feel someone's doing the right job for me and it's not a good fit, I certainly don't want to be tied to any long-term contract. Now, that's not to say that we want you to be unhappy and then immediately leave. We just want you to know that we want to earn your business and we want to do that every single day. And if it's not a good fit for you, for whatever reason, we don't want to hold you to a contract that's going to make you stay longer than you want to be here. So that's why we provide that 30-day out for you. The fourth core commitment we have is a commitment to consistent legal compliance and education. California is an extremely litigious state. It's very aggressive in not only writing new laws, but enforcing those laws. And if you were doing business as a landlord, the way you were doing business even 3 or 4 years ago, chances are in several key areas, you are exposed to new liabilities that didn't exist 3 or 4 years ago. So we are very focused on staying up to date on those new laws and making sure that we, and by extension you, are in full compliance of those laws. The fifth core commitment that we have is to always act as a fiduciary. That's someone who acts with your best interests at heart. And we do it in such a way so that you can have a hands-off owner experience. There's nothing like getting a phone call on a leaky toilet or something that's backed up or broken going into a 3-day weekend on a Friday afternoon. We take care of all of those situations for you so that you don't have to worry about it. We really try to do what we can to take as much stress off of you. We engage you and contact you when necessary, but all of the emotional aspects of dealing with tenants, dealing with vendors, dealing with schedules, all of those things are taken out of your hands, hopefully, thankfully, and given to us, and we can handle those for you. Thanks for watching this video. Welcome to Mesa Properties. If you're still looking around the website, we've got a plethora of information for you and other videos. Hopefully you're going to enjoy your time on the site.